hat trick. What can you tell us about this
Senior
player?
from Cincinnati.
She's a phenomenal player.
Spark plug number
This was
10,
the fourth
Haley
hat
Miller.
trick in program history. So she
Cam, what is one? We're on their way here, almost. Both teams now lining up for kickoff position. here for a 4:03 kickoff. Beautiful sunny 69-degree afternoon here from Athens, Ohio. As Northern Illinois will start with the ball here. Kicking off will be senior Abby McHugh. Abby McHugh will get ready to take the kickoff here. And we are underway from Chesterfield in Athens, Ohio. Northern Illinois getting pressure early so far with Jamie Ward into the ball. Back to Sam Wexel. Kick it up to the defensive line here. Northern Illinois gets the ball back. Working into the box.
Northern Illinois is really applying that pressure that Coach Aaron Rodgers told that the defense really needs to be strong about.
A lot of strong forwards on this team, a couple offensive-minded midfielders as well. Definitely something to watch for this Northern Illinois squad. Sam Wexel will boot it to about midfield here. The ball will go out of bounds here for an Ohio throw-in. Throwing in will be Kaylee Stock, a sophomore out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Northern Illinois will keep the ball. So far, they've had possession for most of the time. There is a shove right there, penalty. So Ohio will take possession. Admitted in here. They'll head back to Sydney Dawson. Dawson, a transfer from Clemson. Graduate student taking it herself. Working it downfield now. Shea Robertson with possession. It'll be a Northern Illinois throw-in. Throwing in is Leah Grunagel, the junior out of Hamburg, Germany. This one up. Northern Illinois with a good shot here, but Ohio has numbers. Sydney Dawson will take that one. Dawson with now Northern Illinois applying a lot of pressure, like you said earlier, Cam.
Seeing Sam Wexel with that ball at her feet, Coach Aaron Rodgers talked about how confident she is with just playing that ball in the box and really having that authority over her box.
Absolutely. She's looked very, very comfortable so far in that position. Who has not looked comfortable so far is Ohio midfield, really struggling to retain possession right now. Moving up field is a freshman, Maya Kaufman. Shows us a move. She works the ball downfield. But straight back into Northern Illinois' possession. Kaufman fighting for it. This one going to Carson Prigg. Back to the Ohio defensive line. This one to Prigg. We'll send it right to a Northern Illinois defender's path. Haley Miller tried to retain possession right there for Ohio. Works to no avail. Ohio with their first chance here to get into the attacking third. This one back to Maya Kaufman. Kaufman with a great set. Tried to work into the box, but works to no avail.
It's important for this Ohio team to have really good communication so they can connect those passes and not run into each other or have any issues.
A little bit of a starting lineup that we're used to seeing so far this season, Cam. How does that play into effect here with communication skills and chemistry?
I mean, Coach Aaron Rodgers loves to fluctuate those new freshman players around and see where their strengths fall. I know Scout Murray is such a strong player. She really performed well in VMI game. I mean, this game is not going to be a VMI versus OU matchup. NIU is really applying their strengths to this game and applying that pressure.
For those unfamiliar with the OU VMI game, OU set their scoring record in a single game as they won that one 11-0. Infraction on NIU. So Ohio will set up here. Taking this one is Abby Townsend, who's been on fire this season. 4 goals and 7 assists. She's been the offensive leader so far for this Ohio team. It's a senior out of Powell, Ohio. Sends it into the box. A chance here for Ohio. But they'll give this one back to Northern Illinois.
Yeah, like you were saying, Abby Townsend is just such a phenomenal player, especially being in her 5th season playing. Most teams, since she's so dominant, they try to like double team her, or they just know how to really pinpoint her because she is such a phenomenal player. But she's such a true game maker for this OU team.
Yeah, hopefully for Northern Illinois' sake, they game plan for her. So we'll see Sadie McGill take this one for Northern Illinois, the senior out of Fort Worth, Texas, who's a North Texas transfer. As Ohio will take this one right back. It gives it off to Northern Illinois. This one being taken by Abby Zips, a junior out of Batavia, Illinois. As Sydney Dawson will send it back to Wexel. Wexel will feed this one up to Maya Kaufman. She's been all over the field so far today, as we've seen her in all 3 thirds. Haley Miller tried to get that one. She does have the ball right now. Sends it right to a Northern Illinois defender. It'll be an Ohio throw-in. Throwing in will be number 13, Kaylee Stock.
Fun fact about Callie, she's actually a transfer from NIU, so it's going to be cool seeing how she adapts to the team she used to play on.
She started 19 games from last year, competing for that starting outside back spot. She gets to start today. Ohio works it into the box here. That's Isabella Ganoki, Maya Kaufman with it now. Working it up, tries to get a ball inside, but deflects off a Northern Illinois defender. It'll be an Ohio corner kick.
Ohio has been really persistent trying to get those shots on goal.
Taking this corner kick will be Abby Townsend. Abby looking to send this one in here. Ohio with 2 defenders out, or excuse me, attackers outside the box. Gets that one in, hits off the crossbar. Valiant effort there from Ohio. Very, very good chance. They will retain possession though, as Townsend with it again. Works into the box. That one out of bounds. Looks like it will be Ohio's ball.
Yeah, Abby's just a dominant player, and it makes a huge difference on how the OU team sets up and how they play tactically.
Sends this one in for the header. Some contact there, keeper's down. Ref will blow the whistle. It'll be Northern Illinois' possession. All of a sudden, a little bit of a script flipped here. Ohio putting on a lot of pressure now. We've been a tale of 2 games so far here in the first 7 or so minutes.
Yeah, that NIU team is just not who they were the last couple of years. Like I said before, they're coached by new coach Michael O'Neill. He coached at Saginaw Valley State, and he's just ready to take this team to the next level.
Ohio with the throw in now. Maya Kaufman will throw this one in. Gives this one to Abby Townsend. Out of bounds will be a Northern Illinois throw in. Physical game so far. Lots of pushing and shoving. Prigg with it, gives it to Ella Bianco. Gets past Wexel. Luckily not a good enough angle to get into the goal and not result in an own goal. The Northern Illinois will have possession in the attacking third here. This will be a Northern Illinois corner kick, it appears. Taking the Northern Illinois corner will be Allegra Nagel. Out of Germany, 2 international players on the squad, the other being Katie Bennett out of Liverpool, England. As Northern Illinois has dipped all across the map to get players for this team. Recruited from Illinois, of course, gotten a lot of transfers. This one up and in. Valiant effort there from Northern Illinois. Ohio retains possession and just sends it out of bounds.
Like you said before, Northern Illinois has some few international players. Their coach actually played semi-professional soccer in England.
So he has that connection there with Katie Bennett, who's from Liverpool, England. Throw in here, Townsend and Kaufman putting on a lot of pressure. Kaufman works this one upfield. As it looks like Northern Illinois will just get this one back. But Ohio has moved the ball upfield a little bit here. Getting this one is Kaufman, who's been on the ball a lot today so far. She's been all over the place. the excellent freshman for this Bobcat squad. Northern Illinois with it. Sends this one to the Ohio back line. We'll just send the ball back to Wexel again. This one up to Sydney Dawson. To Maya Kaufman. On the outside once again. Northern Illinois working the ball now. With a good chance, but a great play on the ball from Haley Miller. Northern Illinois gets it back. This one outside the Claudia Musig. Sends in a shot, but is high. So it'll be an Ohio goal kick.
I talked to Coach Aaron Rodgers about how NIU has some strong offensive assets, such as junior Claudia Musig. He wants to make sure that our defenders are more not defending a specific player and just moving around that ball and defending as a group and working on defending inside the penalty area and defending in small groups to just make sure that we do not have any shots allowed on goal.
Great strategy there. This will be another Northern Illinois throw in. Ohio putting on some suffocating pressure right now. Ohio will get the ball back. Shows us a move. That's Shea Robertson working it upfield to Ganoki. Out of bounds. Looks like this one will be Ohio possession. An Ohio throw-in. Throwing the ball in appears to be Kylie Stock. Ohio playing a 4-3-3 today. Throws it into that attacking line. Sends in a shot, a pass rather. Ends up in the keeper's hands. That's Sadie McGill.
Like you said, the team plays a 4-3-3, so OU tries to isolate the team by one against the division defenders of the other team, just making sure they can move that ball to specific areas and their teammates.
Sends this one up. Maya Kaufman applying a lot of pressure on number 30, Edith Agado, excuse me. This will be a Northern Illinois throw-in. Nagel, very, very involved so far for this Northern Illinois squad. Feels like we've said her name quite a few times now. This one sent in by Claudia Musig. But Sam Wexel will get the ball. Looking to send this squad upfield a little bit to give some space. We're about 12 minutes in so far. Only shots on goal so far for Ohio, both from Reagan Berg, who had an outstanding game last week on a hat trick versus Eastern Michigan. She won MAC Offensive Player of the Week honors.
Yes, senior Reagan Berg, she won MAC Offensive Player of the Week. She scored all 3 goals in the 3-2 MAC win against EMU. She's just a really athletic player, and they try to utilize her characteristics and strengths as well as this OU team can.
Sends this one in. Header. Miller with it. Working the ball upfield. Nice pass there. Gives us a move. This one up to Abby Townsend. Has to wait to get back on side. Townsend working the ball in. Gives us a pass. Almost. Kanoki did not read the ball 100% correctly there. That was a great chance from Ohio. Abby Townsend, so technical with her passes. This one will be goal kick for Northern Illinois. Sends it to about midfield here. Ohio will get the ball back. Kanoki with it, gives it back to Maya Kaufman. Kaufman sends the ball deep here. Townsend with it once again. It'll go out of bounds. It'll be a Northern Illinois throw-in. Gives it to Delgado. Off her head, that'll be an Ohio throw-in.
Abby Townsend just has such a good pace, really good intensity playing in the game. She's such a strong player.
Noki with it back to Prigg. Off the head will be another Ohio throw-in. Kaufman with another throw-in here. Gives it to Ganoki. Northern Illinois applying pressure. Rep has to duck off that pass. Miller with it. Off the head of a Northern Illinois player. Miller play on the ball. No call there from the ref. Northern Illinois applying pressure, working the ball in. Kaufman sends it back out. We'll have time stoppage here. Yellow card to Haley Miller. Miller, the redshirt senior out of Cincinnati, Ohio. She has a goal and 2 assists this year. Second team all-MAC midfielder last year.
Yeah, Haley Miller is just really emerging into her starting role her senior year.
Send this one here. Looking for the spot on the field. Ref negotiating with this NIU team. Taking it will be Aubrey Robertson. This will be a free kick for Northern Illinois. Robertson will pass that one. The outside. Miller putting on pressure once again and wins the ball back for Ohio. Looking to find an open attacker. Ohio applying some pressure on this Northern Illinois back line. Whiffed on the header. Craig trying to make a play on that. Northern Illinois sending it on the outside. Haley Miller back with the ball again. Has to be careful to not be booked again. Looks like it'll be Ohio ball here. Fraction on Northern Illinois. Couple fouls for them so far. That's 2 fouls now on this Huskies team. So Ohio and Northern Illinois off to a slow start here. Ohio's had a couple chances. 3 shots, all 3 on goal. 2 shots for Northern Illinois so far. None on goal. 1 sailed high. Both teams have gotten good looks so far. It's been a defensive battle so far. Lots of pressure from both sides. Taking this one is Abby McHugh for Northern Illinois. Gets it out to Delgado. Good pass to Claudia Musig. Craig with the fight for the ball. Wins the battle. We'll get it back upfield to Abby Townsend as this could be dangerous for Northern Illinois. Here comes a pass. Not online though. This one will be out of bounds. Will be Ohio throw-in. Throwing this one in is Shea Robertson. Robertson and Townsend had an excellent chance there. Lots of good looks. So we'll see what Ohio can do in the attacking third now.
OU, while being on the opposing side of the ball, did a really good job defending as that group and overwhelming those NIU individuals like Coach Aaron Rodgers talked about. One of their tactics for making their defense really strong.
Townsend with another corner kick now, her second of this match. Another good chance for Ohio here to break our tie. 0-0. Northern Illinois. 4 defenders, in the goalie box. Anticipating the Ohio header. Watch for Reagan Berg on the potential Ohio header. Townsend looking to send this one in. Delivers the kick. Keeper defends it well. Ohio retains possession. Townsend works it in, gets it to Ganoki. Ganoki's, and oh, what a save there from Sadie McGill. Quick little punch out. This will be another Ohio throw-in.
That was a really talented save, seeing her dive like that and hit the ball out of bounds.
Absolutely, she went airborne there for the save on an excellent corner kick, from Abby Townsend. Fires this one in. Ganoki with a chance, ends up in Sadie McGill's hands. Ohio, all of a sudden, a lot of really, really good looks.
Sadie McGill is really holding down that goal.
Sadie McGill with 2 saves so far. Sends this one to about midfield. Off the head of Haley Miller. Ball has not touched the ground in a second. There it goes. Prigg with it. Dawson will just send it back to Sam Wexel. Wexel sends that one to Abby Zips. McHugh with it once more. Sends a pass into Delgado. Looking to send this one in, but this Ohio defense positioning themselves well. Working 5 defenders on this back line right now. The Ohio throw-in. Maya Kaufman will take this one. Northern Illinois sending some attackers into the area. 5 players.
Since OU came off that really good win against Eastern Michigan, it has given them a really good confidence boost to continue this MAC play. Being extremely resilient against Eastern Michigan, I know that game was just back-to-back on maybe who would win and just trying to see where that game would go.
Miller sends that one up. Excellent pass. This one looks like it's up to Berg with it. Excellent game last week. Looking to add on another goal potentially here. That one will go out of bounds, but it will be Ohio's ball still.
Reagan Berg is just such a force to be reckoned with. They try to utilize her strengths in the attack, and Reagan has been in and out with injury, especially that last season, but hopefully she just stays healthy this season because she's such an important asset.
Townsend with it. Works it past Northern Illinois defender. Sends a shot right to Sadie McGill. McGill with another save. Third on the match now. See a goal kick here. Looking to get her players into position. High kick. To Zips. Off her head. Maya Kaufman will retain the ball here. Sends it out of bounds off of Northern Illinois players. Kaufman will retain the throw-in. Kaufman up into the Northern Illinois defensive back line. Kylie Hermeyer with that one.
Maya Kaufman is just a freshman from Hudson, Ohio. Hudson, Ohio.
Sends this one in. The save there from McGill once again. She's been active so far this game. Ohio getting a lot of good looks. Both teams have not made a substitution yet. Running with their starters. We're about 21 minutes in now to this first half. Still no score. Goal kick here from McGill. Off the head of Miller. Delgado with it. Ganoki with some good pressure here. Kaufman cutting off the potential pass attempt. Ohio will let this one roll out of bounds for yet another throw-in from Maya Kaufman.
Isabel Ganaki, the junior, is such a pillar of the Bobcat midfield.
Dawson with this one will get it upfield. Sends it to Zips of Northern Illinois, though. As Wexel just picks that one up. Ohio 6 for 6 on their shots so far in terms of getting shots on goal. Northern Illinois still without a shot on goal. Sadie McGill now up to 5 saves.
Sam Wexel being strong back there in goal as well, having that communication and leadership.
Absolutely. As we'll see, Northern Illinois trying to get this ball upfield. It will be a Northern Illinois throw in here. So that one was off of Haley Miller. Northern Illinois throw in here. Waiting to get her girls in position. Throws it in. Ohio really trying to put on some more pressure here. Did not get a good look there, as it'll be another goal kick from Northern Illinois.
Like we said before, the Huskies are also 2-2 in MAC play, and they recently won against Central Michigan 2-0. Goals were scored by Claudia Musig and Jamie Ward.
Musig definitely a player to watch. Started in 13 games, 4 goals this year with 7 in her career. She was also academic MAC last year. Northern Illinois trying to work this one up through their back line. Gets that one up to Grenagel. Another throw in for Ohio, this one being taken by Abby Townsend. She will give it to Maya Kaufman once again. Kaufman with the throw in to Abby Townsend. To Ganoki. Sends that one outside. This one, Berg. Northern Illinois gets the ball back, but sends it straight to an Ohio defender. That being El Bianco. Northern Illinois working it upfield. Prigg will get the ball for Ohio. Working it up once again. We'll go out of bounds. That will be in Northern Illinois, or excuse me, that will be an Ohio throw-in.
I have a fun fact. NIU's Dayton Warmer is a freshman from Oregon, Ohio, but she went to high school at Clay High School, and so did OU junior Peyton Rigg. I wonder if they knew each other.
Wonder so, as Northern Illinois will have the ball now, trying to work it back upfield. They've really been in the defending third a lot this game. Early on, they had a lot of pressure. All of a sudden, Ohio really putting on the pressure. Kaufman sends that one up in the air. Prigg with it. That will be sent back to Kaufman. Try and work it upfield. Actually, just pass it back to Dawson. We'll get it up to Bianco. Bianco taking it herself here. Will pass. Gets it upfield. Berg with it. The ref whistled. That will be Northern Illinois throwing.
Ella Bianco, the senior from Dayton, Ohio, won the state title her senior year at Beaver Creek High School.
Lots of Ohio players on this Ohio roster. Substitution here, Delgado will sub out. Working the ball upfield is Northern Illinois, but it'll go straight to Ohio's defense. Wexel with a kick in, off Prigg's head. This one outside for Ohio. Works it upfield. We'll go out of bounds. Will be a Northern Illinois throw-in. Coming in for Delgado is Madison Frazier, the junior midfielder out of Oswego, Illinois. Played in 10 games this year. Has 2 shots on goal. Season high in minutes was 46 versus Eastern Kentucky. Ohio throw in here. Mix it up. Lots of headers from the defense of both sides this match. Kaufman with it. We'll go out of bounds. Will be another Northern Illinois throw in. This one at the hands of Legernagel, the German.
The Bobcats, although sitting at the same record as the NIU team, they have the home field advantage, and it's such a nice day outside that we have a great turnout.
Absolutely beautiful afternoon here in Athens, Ohio. This ball being worked back to Wexel. Looking at the same record for both teams. Ohio started their conference slate against Kent State, a loss on the road. Lost to an absolute wagon in Buffalo, 3-0. Ohio on a win streak here, won the Battle of the Bricks 2-0 against Miami last Thursday, and then won on Sunday at Eastern Michigan. Both teams with an opportunity to get to 3-0. Townsend sends one in. Berg just missed on that one. Berg will have it once again. Excuse me, it was not Berg. Sends a pass in. Great effort for a save. Townsend almost with the header there. McGill needed a second to gather herself there, as it will be yet another goal kick for her.
NIU's keeper, Sadie McGill, is not afraid to come out of that box and challenge that ball.
Very, very ambitious strategy. Maybe it'll pay off for Ohio here at some point soon. Working it upfield is Kylie Hermeyer. Hermeyer been very, very involved on defense so far this game. She's a fifth-year senior. Started in all 13 games this year. Has 2 assists on her career. Look for maybe a third or a first career goal this game. She has it right here. Gets pressure from Shea Robertson. Substitute Madison Frazier with it. Quick pass. Working upfield. Berg with it. Gets it past the Northern Illinois defender. That one will just go out of bounds. Looks like it'll be another goal kick for Northern Illinois. Just about 17 minutes to go here. Substitution.
Coming into the game for NIU. For Abby Adams.
Abby Adams coming in.
Meyer in.
Or coming out, excuse me.
For J.D. Ward. For the Bobcats. Aubrey Ray on the pitch.
Aubrey Ray coming in for this Ohio squad. Ray had to step up earlier this year during Berg's injury, and she really had the call to the challenges. She got 2 goals in the game against VMI, 3 goals in the season, 2 assists. She's a junior out of Akron, Ohio. Also scored versus Marshall this year. This one, Meyer. Kaufman will just let that one roll out, and she will take the throw-in.
Like you said, those players really stepping up and playing to their best ability. Shea Robertson and Isabella Ganaki both scored against the Win versus Miami in the past couple of weeks.
Some fresh legs on here for Ohio. Maybe give them some added energy here, as the same goes for Northern Illinois. Aubrey Ray with it. Aubrey Ray working past some Northern Illinois defenders here. Gets on the outside. Sends it in the middle. There's another save there from McGill for the opportunity to score there. Appears to have been Haley Miller.
Bobcats are really good at connecting those passes with their communication.
No official shots from either team here in a minute. Works this one in. This is number 26 for Northern Illinois, Kira Meyer, the junior out of Sycamore, Illinois. She's played in 8 games now, 9 this year with this one. Has started 5 with 2 goals this year. Working this one up. Ohio looked to have had a chance there, but the ball sails out of bounds. Illinois throw-in here, Northern Illinois throw-in, excuse me. Amara Tompkins, the junior out of Racine, Wisconsin. Has played in 13 matches and started 12. It's only her 2nd game she sat this season, is today. Looking for throw-in here. This will be Northern Illinois throw-in. Northern Illinois gets this one up. With the ball pursuing. Gets a good pass. That's Madison Luby. Ambitious tackle right there, almost in the box. Risking a penalty there. That one sails out of bounds. It'll be a Northern Illinois throw-in. This one, Nagel.
Maya Kaufman, just a freshman, is really aggressive in that defending, making sure those players do not get in their box.
Kaufman gets shoved right there. That will be Ohio's possession. Kaufman needs a second to fix her shin guards here. Kaufman throw-in. This one to Sydney Dawson. We'll work it upfield to Prigg. Vicious pass. Northern Illinois defenders in the area. Kanoki gets this one up to Abby Townsend. Kanoki upfield. Gets on the outside. Working it upfield here. Gives it to Prigg once again. It's a ball upfield. Would have been offside had Ray made a play on that ball. It'll be another goal kick for Sadie McGill. Up and away here towards midfield. Gets this one to Robertson. Prigg with it. Good chance here for Ohio. Kanoki with it. Townsend on the outside. This could be dangerous. Working the ball in. Sends it to Kanoki.
Kanoki with the move.
Haley Miller with a shot right at McGill. Another shot on goal for Ohio now. 7 for 7 on shots on goal. He has yet to convert one, though. I'm sure that will change somewhat soon if Ohio keeps getting pressure like this. The kick is up. Robertson with it. Aubrey Ray with it once more. Ray to Ganoki. Looking for Abby Townsend to create an opportunity. Gets on side. Pass in. Good save there from McGill. She's had a couple of those so far this game. Ray was looking for the chance to score there and add her 4th goal of the season, but an excellent save there from McGill. Sends in a goal kick. Header. This one, Haley Miller. Trips right here. Ohio with an opportunity, wins it back. Ohio has numbers. Haley Miller, kick back to Ray. Tries to find Abby Townsend on the outside. They've done it quite a few times this match, but works to no avail there. Northern Illinois, the chance here. Sends a pass long, though. Here's a shot, not on goal. Wexel ends up within her hands, gives it up to Prigg. Prigg working with it. About 11 minutes to go here this first half. Townsend with it. Working the ball, very, very technical. Great feet work from Townsend. Calling for Robertson to get upfield, but the pass is cut off there. That's by Amara Tompkins. Robertson works that one up. Amber Best now in the game. Best has played in 12 games, started in 6. Only 1 assist this year. Ohio making some substitutions. Coming on for Ohio is Kaylin Adelman, along with Haley Zhang. Zhang, the freshman out of Centerville, Ohio. Adelman, the senior out of Darlington, Maryland. The tallest player on the field today, 6 feet tall. Ohio can maybe work that height to their advantage on some of these header opportunities that they've had with a lot of their corner kicks so far this match.
Yeah, Kaylin Adelman is a transfer from American University.
Ohio, a lot of their players in this roster build up of transfers, the ones not from Ohio. One of the exceptions being Shea Robertson and Scout Murray, both out of state. This one, Wexel. Northern Illinois, some attackers upfield. The first we've seen that in a little bit. Northern Illinois trying to apply some pressure, maybe run away with a goal here at the end of the first half. Inoki with the chance for it. Played well by Northern Illinois. Ref has to get out of the way. Ray with it. Ray gets this one to Townsend. It wasn't the prettiest pass. Nonetheless, Townsend with a chance will send the pass in. Seems to be a little too high. Ball gets played back in bounds until the ref has called it out of bounds.
Abby Townsend just really uses those flanks to her advantage, and with her strong speed, she always gets the ball up goal and usually has a shot on goal. She's just that strong, dominant player.
Many can see why Townsend has 7 assists on the season. Townsend was All-MAC first team in 2019 as a freshman with 5 goals and 12 assists. Looking the pass upfield there is Madison Frazier. Up in the air onto Ohio's bench, and will be an Ohio throw-in. Ohio looking to make a substitution here. With the sub coming in.
Olivia Darrow coming in for Abby Townsend.
Appears to be Olivia Darrow coming in, senior from Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. Great bench piece for the Bobcats. Won state titles in 2015 and 2016 in high school. This ball will drift out of bounds. Be a throw-in for Northern Illinois, it appears. Throws this one in. Header works it upfield. Best trying to make a play on that one. Ohio will work that one way out of bounds. That one went out to the street. Northern Illinois with it. Zhang tried to make a play on that ball. She is down. Non-contact knee injury. She is down, is not. So we'll have a stoppage in play here. As both teams will retreat their bench here, something you never want to see. Ohio sending out their trainers. We have about 7.5 minutes left here in this first half. Eventful first half. Lots of teams, or both teams I should say, with lots of opportunities working the ball upfield. What do we think about this game being a 0-0 draw right now?
I mean, NIU is just a whole different team. They've really been dominant on getting that ball downfield and getting those shots on goal. Sam Wexel being really strong, along with NIU's keeper Sadie McGill having multiple saves, coming out of that box, really diving for that ball.
Yeah, ambitious play so far from Sadie McGill. Eventually, with the amount of chances Ohio has, 7 shots, all 7 on goal, you would think that Ohio is going to be able to finally capitalize. That's something that this Ohio team should talk over in the break. We'll have the break here. We'll be back shortly. Okay, good to hear. Is there a way to mic mute in case I... Welcome back here to Athens, Ohio from Chesa Field here on a Thursday afternoon for some action. We'll just take an injury timeout, 7.5 minutes left here in this first half. Lots of scoring chances for Ohio so far. Northern Illinois with a couple good chances so far too. Held a scoreless draw so far, as Haley Jang just had to come off the field for injury. No word on who came in for her. Get you that as soon as we can. This will be a throw in here for Northern Illinois. Taking this one is Madison Frazier. This one will be out of bounds. Will be Northern Illinois throwing once more. It's Madison Frazier with it once again.
That defense on OU's side really communicating on where to fluctuate and use that space to their advantage.
And no substitutions so far for this Ohio defense. It's working to their advantage as they've worked it upfield here. It's Hermeyer with it. Ray had a chance to take that one all by herself. Maya Kaufman making a physical play on the ball here. It was Madison Luby with possession. We'll pass it to Nagel. Luby with it once again, looking to send the pass inside. Good chance here, but works off the wrong side of her body. That side, that shot, excuse me, a little wide there. Wexel with it. Wexel with the goal kick. That's a little pooch kick out. Maya Kaufman sends it back to Sydney Dawson. Really physical or aggressive play here from Northern Illinois on the defensive side. Trying to maybe steal a goal here. Not a lot of good opportunities. They'll have to try and steal a goal if they want any chance to win this game or tighten up on defense. Ohio with only 1 draw this year. Northern Illinois with 2. They're no stranger to them. Ohio's last draw was back in August against Xavier. No draws in the last month and a half. Offside call here. Taking this one, Ella Bianco. We'll pass it back to Dawson. Dawson, the kick up field, straight to Northern Illinois player. Scout Murray with a play on that one. She seems to be the substitute for Jang.
Scout Murray's just a freshman from Chicago, Illinois. She scored 30 goals in an all-state season her junior year.
Scout Murray had her best game of the season during the VMI blowout. 2 goals, 2 assists this season. All of those came in that game. Working it up field here. It's Ryan Pruce, freshman out of Perrysburg, Ohio.
Like you said about that VMI game, that was so entertaining to watch. It was the best game the OU Bobcats had, with a high score of shots scored on goal, and those shots really counted for the Bobcats.
Goal kick here. Yet another for Northern Illinois. Inside of 5 minutes left here in this first half. Up in the air, Eve Barish will play on that one, the freshman out of Hudson, Ohio. Her and her family are not strangers to Max soccer. Her dad played soccer at Akron, Ohio. And she was the Offensive Player of the Year in the greater Akron area in 2021. Working it upfield here is Best. Taken is Maya Kaufman. Best looking for the penalty call. Does not get it. Scout Murray with it. Sends it upfield, fighting with Madison Frazier for it. That one will go out of bounds. It will be an Ohio throw-in.
Getting physical in that goal box is risky.
Murray will throw it in. Headed up there from Northern Illinois. Sends it back, trying to look for Ray, but will go to Northern Illinois. Looks like this should just be a kick back to Wexel. Best getting some good pressure. A little roll over there, looking for maybe a makeup call. Really searching for that penalty call there. It's been a physical game on both sides so far. Maya Kaufman playing up on this one. She's played all games so far. This one will be out of bounds. Will be another Northern Illinois throw-in. Northern Illinois all of a sudden in the back half of this first half getting some pressure here, Cam.
Their offense is really pushing on and just really surprising that OU team because, like I said before, it's a whole new dynamic, whole new team that OU has seen.
For sure. Not a lot of seniors on this Northern Illinois roster. For OU's sake, they'll see a very similar team next year. These MAC teams only play each other once during the regular season. Next season, these two teams will see each other in Illinois. This one out of bounds. Looks to be a corner kick for Northern Illinois. Grenega will take this one. Great chance here for Northern Illinois with just 2.5 minutes-ish left here in our first half. Sends it up and in. Good save attempt. Sails high. First real chance for Northern Illinois right there. Offside call. Kaufman will take this one. Excellent chance there from Northern Illinois to try and break our scoreless tie. This one just passed back to Dawson.
Sam Wexel, that experienced keeper, really lining up her defense and trying to go in for that save.
Up and in, head it off of Grunagel. Eve Bears tried to make a play on that one. Works in no avail. This one, Madison Luby, goes out of bounds off of Olivia Darrow. Throw in here from Grunagel once again. She has played this entire first half. Noki with it. She's also played this entire first half. Eve Barish with it. Barish gets up to Darrow. Sends it up, looking for Ray. She will take it. Eve Barish upfield to Darrow. Darrow on sides now. Tried to head that one up and in. Doesn't work. Caitlin Adelman with it. Worked upfield by Northern Illinois. Looks like this will just be another kick back to Sam Wexel. Wexel works it up. Gets sent right back to her. Gets it upfield. Big hit right there. Ryan Pruce, the victim of that one.
Rayanne Press is also a freshman. She's from Perrysburg, Ohio. She played in 78 high school games and had 34 goals and 71 assists. What a really good player.
Throws this one in. Headed off of Scout Murray. Eve Barish will send this one way downfield. Looking to just reset it here. Try and get into this attacking third here in the final seconds. Goal. Has that one. Mara Tompkins worked this one out of bounds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll end the scoreless first half here from Athens, Ohio. Ohio with a lot of great chances this first half. We'll be back for more right here on Ohio Bobcat TV. Welcome back to Athens, Ohio, here live from Chesafield for some Thursday afternoon action here on Bobcat TV. Cam, this first half, it was pretty eventful, but the scoreboard says otherwise. 0-0 draw right now. What can you tell us about this first half?
I mean, OU has been really dominant with 7 shots so far. Keeper Sadie McGill for NIU has been really strong, just absolutely making those saves. She has 6 under her belt so far and clearing the ball. We've had a few freshmen play for OU. Coach Aaron Rodgers isn't afraid to just fluctuate those freshmen throughout the group. Maya Kaufman has been really holding it down on defense, the freshman from Westerville, Ohio. And like I said before, they just really want to overwhelm NIU to just not be able to connect those passes and put those shots on goal, because NIU has only had 4 so far.
Yeah, 4 shots, only 1 of those on goal. Ohio, though, has really been putting on the pressure. McGill has had a lot of saves so far. That's due in part to this Ohio pressure that's been put on. What can you tell us about some of Ohio's attackers?
I mean, Abby Townsend is such a strong player. She's just really dominating the MAC right now. She always goes up that right side flank and really tries to cross the ball and look for those players to connect that pass for that shot on goal. She's had many attempts to do that, but OU has just been yet to really put that dominating goal in to get that point.
Now, last game for OU, Regenberg with the hat trick today. 2 shots, both on goal. A lot of great players getting involved. We've seen almost the entire roster get in this game. Lots of freshmen. What can you tell us about that big 3 freshman trio that OU has in Scout Murray, Eve Barish, and Maya Kaufman?
I mean, Eve Barish, the freshman, she's Offensive Player of the Year from Greater Akron area in 2021. Her dad had history of playing in the MAC. Scout Murray, I saw her play in VMI. She was dominating with those goals. She's just a really dominating player. I mean, we see even Sam Wexel back in goal, and that's been cool to see her have that confidence and just that flow with her defenders, moving that ball upfield.
Looks like Ohio will start with its original starting 11 this game, as Murray, Barish, Adelman, and Darrow all head back to the bench. Northern Illinois looking to have the same lineup that they had out there at the end of the first half.
First touch to open our second half.
Amber Best out there attacking forward. That's a freshman for Northern Illinois. Had a lot of good chances, was really calling for a penalty. So we'll flip sides of the field here. Ohio will start us with the ball. Isabella Janoki will start with it.
Both teams are not letting up. It's go time. It's second quarter. We have to see who will get the goal first.
Important match here in MAC play. Both teams 2-2. Already in the attacking third is the Ohio Bobcats. It'll be a throw-in for Northern Illinois. Throwing in the German leg Renegel. Over the head of Mike Hoffman. Getting that one is Abby McKeel.
OU has in the past had that winning streak over NIU. We'll see today if they can hold that streak up or if it will fluctuate the other way.
Out of bounds here. This will be a throw-in for Northern Illinois. Throwing this one in will be Abby Adams, the junior out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. She got her first goal versus Eastern Illinois this season. Dawson works this one up. Northern Illinois has it. Some moves there from Jamie Ward, the junior. Best working this one up. Wexel will get this one. Wexel rolls this one to Haley Miller.
Defense not wasting any time trying to move that ball upfield. Sam Wexel really giving that handoff fast, not changing the pace.
Wexel will pick this one up once again. Northern Illinois starting very similar to the way they did in the first half. Early, getting a lot of pressure. See if Ohio can settle in and start taking over like they did beginning of the last half. Throwing in here. Adams with it. That one's heading to Ohio. Throwing in is Callie Stock.
I see Regenberg in the game. We'll have to see what she does this game. Could she possibly turn it around like an EMU?
Absolutely. Both teams scoreless to this point. See if anyone can break through here. Prigg with the pass. Sneaks right past Northern Illinois. Townsend with the ball. Townsend showing us some moves. Getting double teamed now. Very, very dangerous score. 4 goals, 7 assists on the season for the senior. Northern Illinois working the ball upfield. This is Abby McHugh.
As I prefaced before, NIU might have caught on that Abby Townsend is such a dominant player. Like I said, most teams in the MAC try to double team her and really pinpoint her out, often leading to her frustration because she just knows how dominant of a player she is and how she can get those goals.
Couldn't agree more. Is here with the ball now. We've got Regenberg with it, trying to work. Passes the ball in, kicked out by Northern Illinois, headed off of Callie Stott. Berg back with it. Ever best with it. Passes the field. This one, the possession of Madison Luby. Luby showing her speed. Getting it downfield. Beat both Ohio defenders there. That's Miller and Kaufman. It was quite the run from her right there.
OU using those small group defending tactics, especially on the outsides, so they can really push those players out.
Waxel with it. Looking to throw this one in. She'll actually deliver a goal kick. Hasn't had many of those so far. Northern Illinois with some new added pressure to start the second half. Pass upfield by Robertson. Berg with a chance to get to it. We'll see if she can win the battle. That will go out of bounds. Will be Ohio's ball. Throwing this one in will be Miller. Or excuse me, that's Stock. Prigg with it. Prigg works it across the field. Maya Kaufman. Standout freshman. Townsend gets some room on the outside. Northern Illinois showing that pressure. The added pressure to Abby Townsend, as we talked about.
I've noticed she's really fast and she really has that speed, especially when bringing the ball upfield, which is such good qualities to have in a player.
100%, that makes her so dangerous. Shea Robertson flicks it back to Janoki. Janoki, a pass to Townsend, will work it in. Here's a chance, but it sails just over the net. It'll be a Northern Illinois goal kick. Some great looks, great opportunities to get passes, but some of these passes today haven't really been on target, Cam.
I know. They have been making those attempts, really crossing the ball in multiple times. But just if you cannot connect those passes and to get those shots on goal, it can be difficult.
Headed off of Dawson. Kaufman with it. Miller. Pass to Townsend. Townsend working for the ball. A whistle right there. The Ohio's possession, we believe. We'll have a bit of an injury pause here. Amber Best holding at her head. She'll step off for second, though substitution. Northern Illinois will play with 10 for the time being. Pause and play here. As we'll wait for it. Waiting for the Ohio throw in here. Stoppage and play here. We're 5 minutes into the second half here. Scoreless draw. Northern Illinois injured player still being checked out. This is Amber Best, freshman out of Southfield, Michigan. Only missed 1 game this season. She'll hop back in. Will actually be a Northern Illinois throw in, it seems. Some confusion here on the sidelines between the referees and the players. Seems to be free kick. Kick back. Sam Waxel will give it. Bianca working it. Side of her foot. Janoki wins it. Ohio with a chance here. Janoki pass upfield. Deflected off of Hermeyer's foot.
I could see a possible pass up to Abby Townsend. Good attempt, really moving that ball.
Prigg wins this one. Outside the Berg. Berg trips up in her tracks, maybe for the best as she's now onside. Prigg working it. This one delivered in, but very lackluster pass there to result in Northern Illinois goal kick. Northern Illinois really parking the bus here. Every time it seems like Ohio has had a good lane here the past 20, 30 minutes or so in this match. It seems that they just get the ball back right away. Not a lot of Ohio shots recently. This will be a Northern Illinois throw-in. This one from Abby Adams. Adams lobs this one in. Headed off a stock. Works this one back to Hermeyer. Kaufman flex off her body. Be another Northern Illinois throw-in. Good defense there from Sydney Dawson. Goes back to Northern Illinois, though. Northern Illinois, the attacking third here with a little bit of a chance. Townsend will work this one up, but passes it up to Northern Illinois once again. Townsend with it. Great pass there. Works upfield. Townsend with it one more time. Here's a chance for Ohio. Passed up by Frazier right there. Northern Illinois with the ball once again. Missed header there. Stock with a chance for it. This one will just roll out of bounds. Throw in here. Northern Illinois will be Abby Adams once again. Adams lobs this one up. Headed off of Northern Illinois. Best with it. Best working around the outside here. Gets it inside. Delivers a pass. Save there.
That was
Wexel.
a good stop from Wexel.
Goal kick from Ohio. It's an excellent cross attempt from Best there. Janoki with it. Passes the Berg. Flicks it right back to Northern Illinois player. Tackle here. No whistle. Refs will let him play. Off of Dawson's head. Dawson and Best fighting for it. Just kicks back to Wexel. Probably the best decision there if you're Ohio. Berg gets it up. It'll just be kicked right back to McGill. McGill's kick headed from Haley Miller.
It's been an aggressive game so far, but both teams are pushing on, fighting for that first shot.
Yeah, both teams looking for that first goal still here. About 35 minutes to go here in our match. Gill looking for her team to set. Will deliver the kick on the run. Townsend deflects off her. Robertson with it. Robertson working it. Gets to Northern Illinois. Works to Dawson. This one with Bianco. Bianco working it up herself. She's a defender. That one sails over the heads of everyone. Abby Adams will just kick it back to McGill once more. She'll just send that one out of bounds.
Reagan Berger's really laying on that speed up the sides, trying to fight for that ball.
Throw in here from Stock here in the October afternoon shadows. Mid-afternoon game here in Athens, Ohio. Beautiful day for it. So we're here to decide who will take the next step in this run to the MAC tournament.
The weather's on both the team sides. It's been a really beautiful day so far. We have not had such beautiful days the past couple of days, but the day has really turned around.
Throw in here from Stock. Berg with it. Berg double team will send this one in, but sails over the Bobcat soccer side. Waiting for a ball here. McGill now with the ball. Deliver in a goal kick here. Scratch that, just a little tap back to Frazier. Frazier's pass to Hermeyer. 10 minutes in here, no substitutions yet from either side. That one's going Ohio's way. Throw in here from Stock. Some locked arms there from both 18s, Robertson and Jordan King. Janoki works it up. Townsend on side. Delivers in a path. Shea Robertson off the crossbar. Excellent look there. Best shot yet for either team this half. Just mere inches away from breaking our scoreless tie here.
It's like there's a lid on both goals. Either team can just not precisely put those goals in.
Ohio now 8 for 8 shots on goal. That's our second shot in this match that has hit off a crossbar very, very early in this match. Ohio nearly had a goal. Deflected off the top crossbar. Headed off of Madison Luby right there. Ohio with it again, another chance. Haley Miller with it. Robertson kicks back to Townsend. Janoki with a chance. Janoki's going to deliver a shot herself just high of the net. Ohio all of a sudden, back-to-back good looks. The Bobcats settling in and warming up here in the second half, looking to break the scoreless tie. Another goal kick from Sadie McGill.
Bobcats have double the amounts of shots on goal and or shots that NIU has put.
Frazier with it. Pass upfield. That one's to Jamie Ward. Ohio wins the battle here. Ohio a little more aggressive now, winning some of these one-on-one battles. That one's up to Janoki. Janoki tried to split it between the Northern Illinois defenders, but works to no avail. That will be a Northern Illinois throw-in. This one coming at the hands of Abby Adams. Adams throws in, deflected off of Berg's head. Be another Northern Illinois throw-in. Lots and lots of throw-ins this game. Not able to keep the ball in bounds all the way. Throwing in here is Jordan King. King with a shot right there. Get it off field. Northern Illinois looking for a chance. But Ohio will work it back up field. Misses Townsend right there. But Townsend retaining possession. Showing her speed. Some of that footwork here. Another double team from Northern Illinois trying to stop that outside pass in. Slide tackle there off a Northern Illinois player. Abby Zips. Passes that one in. Kaufman delivers a pass in. Good chance there, but Berg not able to make a play on that ball. Dawson with it. Best works to get it. Northern Illinois now with a chance here. But Ohio working with numbers to maybe stop that, but infraction on Ohio right there will give Northern Illinois possession. Almost in the attacking 30 here. Only about 30 minutes left here in the second half. Still a scoreless draw on the board. Waiting for someone to break through. 9 shots for Ohio, 8 shots on goal, yet none of them got in the back of the net. Delivers it in. Will be an easy save for Wexel. Wexel collects it, rather. Excuse me.
Sam Wexel started every game in the 2021 season with 57 saves and a .70 saving percentage. She was named first team All-MAC.
This one high and up. That of Northern Illinois player right there. Kaufman with it once again. Janoki. Pass back. This one is Bianco. Berg. Cross field. See who wins this one. Northern Illinois will get it back, but Ohio retains possession. Berg kicks someone up to Townsend, and this could be dangerous. Townsend, excellent footwork. Townsend delivers in a shot of her own. There is a goal! Breakthrough for Ohio. Berg gets on the board.
Reagan Berg does what she does best and buries that goal right in the back of the net.
Berg now 4 goals since the start of Sunday, 5 on the season. Reagan Berg having herself a week here. Breaks through. Ends our scoreless draw. Ohio 1, Northern Illinois 0. You knew it was coming. All these shots on goal. You knew one had to go in. There was the shot that broke our tie right there, Cam.
It was an amazing goal. Reagan Berg is just showing how dominant she is back there, continuing her goal-winning streak.
It was an excellent pass in from Townsend. Berg happened to position herself well. McGill finally let up. Could have played a little further back. She would have had a chance to win that one. Nonetheless, Ohio now with a lead.
Even with how much pressure they had on them on the offensive side, they still managed to get that ball back in the net.
Janoki passes upfield. This one's Shea Robertson once more. Robertson fighting on the ball. A little spin move there. Works it back upfield. Northern Illinois defense gets that one. Both players go down right there. Robertson and Miller both appear to be okay. Prigg tried to play for it. Did not work right there. A little back foot action right there. Gets it upfield. Still in play. Ohio trying to win this one back. Kaufman flicks that one upfield. Townsend works to get that one. Haley Miller with it. A little nutmeg action right there from Miller, and Ohio will work the ball upfield.
Reagan Berg really racing for that ball.
Another chance for Berg. Berg wins it. Berg tries to deliver a shot. Deflected off Abby Adams. Berg resets. Tries a nutmeg. Does not get it. Fires in a shot to get it downfield, but right into the Ohio back line. Sydney Dawson has swung the Prigg. Carson Prigg. Stock with it. Berg delivers in another ball right there. Berg all of a sudden really on the ball here, showing us what she's capable of and what we witnessed at Eastern Michigan on Sunday. Northern Illinois working the ball left field. Northern Illinois with a little bit of a chance now. Does not deliver in the pass, however. Madison Luby with the effort there. Will be a corner kick for Northern Illinois. Northern Illinois, not a lot of height on their team to try and get a header. They'll have to be extremely tactical here if they want to even the score 1-1. Audrey Robertson, the freshman out of Fishers, Indiana, deliver this one in. Tallest player on this Northern Illinois squad is Jordan King at 5'11". They have her in the box. Jordan King is actually not in the game. We apologize for that. Nonetheless, Northern Illinois will send in the kick. Up and in. Goes down. Wexel had it in her hands. Northern Illinois potential. Capitalize on the ball on the ground. Works to no avail. Ref whistle. Yellow card shown. Looks like this one shown to Amber Best. 2 yellow cards shown in this game, 1 for either side. Haley Miller with the first for Ohio. Now Amber Best. Best really trying to work with the refs this game. Tried to draw a couple penalties in the first half. And then the flop right there. Talked to the ref. The ref had enough. Showed her the yellow card. Wexel will deliver the kick. Sends it to about midfield. Headed off of Audrey Robertson right there. Best delivers a shot, and it goes in off the hands of Sam Wexel. How about that, referee in Best's head? What a shot from way downtown. Wexel just fumbled the ball right there, and all of a sudden, we're even once again now at 1-1.
Yeah, that was an amazing shot by NIU. From a goalie standpoint, I know how frustrating it can be when the ball hits your hand so hard and it just deflects right into the goal.
Milestone moment there for Amber Best. That is her first career goal at the collegiate level. Started in 6 games this year, played in 13 including this one. Only 1 assist to her name in the statistical category. Aubrey Ray back on the field.
Also back on the pitch, actually for the first time, Kennedy Riepel.
A little bit of a tie up here. Also on the field now for Ohio is Kennedy Riepel. Riepel, sophomore out of Kirtland, Ohio. Set up here for Northern Illinois. All of a sudden we had about 50 some odd minutes without any scoring. 2 goals really quick right there. All of a sudden we're even once again. Best with it again. Best working the ball upfield. Not the best of efforts there, but worked around a few Ohio defenders right there. Wexel with the ball back. Bianco working it up. Off Abby Adams' foot. Missed the header right there. Prigg with it. Carson Prigg trying to battle for the ball against Jamie Ward. Loses that battle. Ward will pass back. Best once again with it. Will pass back to Wexel. Delivers it upfield. Headed off of Adams once again. Northern Illinois showing some signs of life all of a sudden. This doesn't look like the same team as 5 minutes ago. Bianco with it again. Upfield. Aubrey Ray with it. She's back in the game, hoping to add some offensive pressure for Ohio, needing a win today. Stock with it once again. Misreads the pass. Looking for Townsend downfield. Works to no avail.
It's always good to see those defenders really connecting those passes and just really fluctuating with the ball and how they move it instead of just clearing it down the field.
Kick is high. Headed off of Prigg. Aubrey Ray trying to fight for it. Kicks back to Ohio's bench. It'll be an Ohio throw, and throwing this one in will be Riepel.
Substitutions for Northern Illinois.
Substitutions. Northern Illinois will bring on 2 subs. Coming in for Ohio will be Eve Barish once again. Eve Barish, 1 goal on the season. That one came against VMI. Lots of players got their first goals of the season and careers in that match. Townsend. That's back Riepel. Headed off of Frazier right there. Another header off of Ray. Pass out to the outside. Stock wins this one. Ball still in play. No ref whistle yet. Now we have a whistle.
Callie Stock is doing such a good job really holding those outside defending spots and moving the ball upfield just to kind of act as a midfield too.
Throw in here from Stock. Stock will throw this one into Aubrey Ray. Headed off of Frazier. Kick from Musig there. Another Ohio throw-in. This one's up and out of bounds once again. Both teams really playing around sidelines here. Ray tries to work for space, and they may have gotten it. Delivers in a kick off the hands of Sadie McKill. Looked like that may have been a pass for Townsend to try and head in, but McGill flicks that one off. Nearly a goal. Townsend with a corner kick here for Ohio. Yet another corner. It's Ohio's 3rd corner of the game now. Townsend has taken all 3.
That was a really good shot effort. It almost went off the goalie's hand, but good effort from the outside defenders really trying to lay those shots. They have no time to waste.
22 minutes left here in this match, about the 67-minute mark. This one just grounded in. Ohio with the ball. Robertson with it on the outside. Townsend tries to deliver in a pass. Too many Northern Illinois defenders in the area to really do anything. The flag goes up. It'll be a Northern Illinois ball. Offside on Ohio. Ohio's first offside call today. This one will go back to McGill. McGill looking to deliver in yet another goal kick here. This one in. That one deflected off of Northern Illinois' Kira Meyer. More substitutions coming in for Northern Illinois. Looks like Jamie Ward will head out for number 14, Amara Tompkins. Stellar defender for the squad. Northern Illinois maybe looking to park the bus just to force a draw here, although I'd argue both teams really need a win. Another throw in here for Northern Illinois. Headed up. Northern Illinois with it. Looking like they're working for a chance here. Pass in, headed off of Bianco there. Working the ball in. Now Tompkins with it on the outside. This one goes out of bounds and will be Ohio's ball. The throw in here coming from Kaylee Stock. Kaylee Stock looking for open player. This one was Robertson. Stock finally delivers a shot, working it out of Northern Illinois' third right there. Aubrey Ray trying to get to it. This one with Jordan King. Ray coming up behind her. Looks like Bianco will get the ball back once again. Just a kick back to Wexel here to kind of reset things for this Ohio Bobcats squad. Callie Stock with it. Stock's pass to Robertson out of bounds will be Northern Illinois' throw, and wasting no time here. Headed out of bounds right there from Stock. Northern Illinois yet another throw in here. Jordan King will be with it.
Northern Illinois is doing a good job at keeping their side on OU so they could possibly have another shot attempt.
Out of bounds this time on Northern Illinois. That one coming off of Katie Bennett right there. We mentioned her earlier, sophomore of Liverpool, England. She transferred from Iowa Central Community College last year. Jordan King passes this one in. Headed off Aubrey Ray right there. Northern Illinois will just reset things. Sadie McGill sends this one to midfield. Headed off of Bennett right there. Pass in from Dawson. Townsend's pass back to Rypool. This one a little long, but Townsend's going to work for it. Doesn't matter if it was long. Townsend working the ball in. Chance here. Northern Illinois will clear it out, although Janoki resetting it once more. Outside, kick in. Off the foot of Robertson, and almost a chance right there. McGill positioned perfectly to save that one. Ohio, their best chance since the goal that came off Berg.
Really good attempt from Ohio. It's hard to argue this team such at a tie right now. Ohio's had 11 shots on goal, while NIU has only had 3.
Ohio getting a lot of chances, but not being able to convert them. Whistle here. This will be Northern Illinois ball. This one coming off right here.
Unofficial rumor, Bob Bolden is buying chili dogs to everyone. Unofficial.
Kick coming in will be from Katie Bennett.
Shea Robertson lining up with that ball, applying that pressure.
Bennett's kick sent in. Headed away from Dawson right there. Excellent read. Northern Illinois was looking to strike right there. Ray with it. Ohio will be able to push. Ray does not know there's a player coming up behind her. Robertson with it now. Robertson looking for Janoki to get open. Janoki with it. Onside. Delivers across in. Here's a chance. Almost from Rypool. Just a little too high. Excellent pass. Couldn't have been placed better. Just off the wrong side of her foot right there. And it will be a goal kick from Northern Illinois. What an effort there. Ohio absolutely knocking on the door. Will not go away. But Northern Illinois getting lucky on the defensive end. Sadie McGill playing really, really good in the box right now. Jordan King with it. Jordan King passes this one up. This one at the foot of Kira Meyer, excuse me. Ohio's ball. Stock will throw this one in. This one headed off of Northern Illinois. Janoki with it. Had to really avoid a handball right there. She went down.
NIU infraction.
Infraction on NIU. This one will be sent in from Ella Bianco, the senior out of Dayton, Ohio. Ohio with a substitution waiting on the sideline. Looks like she will not come in yet. Kick sent in off of the foot of Northern Illinois. That one off of Katie Bennett. Throw in here from Ohio once again. We will see the substitution. Coming in for Ohio, Reagan Bird coming back into the game. Shea Robertson will be subbed out. Bird coming on to try and add some extra offense, as Ohio will desperately need it if they want to break this tie. Pass into Bird. Meyer won that battle, but will be another Ohio throw-in. Working along the sidelines here. Ray with it. Defended by Jordan King. A little bit of a mismatch there. King much bigger than Aubrey Ray. Townsend with it. This could be dangerous. Here comes Townsend. Tries to get a ball in. Very well defended, though, from Northern Illinois. This will be another Ohio throw-in. Stock. Whistles coming in.
Those NIU defenders know how strong and capable Abby Townsend is, just laying that pressure on her in the box.
Absolutely, and Townsend not really getting any of her other teammates within the box right there, not setting up correctly for a goal. Has to be frustrating if you're her, but she's created a lot of good chances. There's a shove right there. Whistle coming in. Ohio free kick. The outside here coming at the foot of Abby Townsend. Excellent opportunity here with 14 minutes to go in this match. Here comes Townsend. If Ohio's going to take the lead, it will be right here. Look for Reagan Bird on this header. Townsend will send this one in. Townsend delivered. Eve Barish with it. Eve Barish with the goal! 2-1 Ohio. Eve Barish, her second goal of the season. Eve Barish puts the Bobcats in front.
Those freshman players for OU are just as capable as those seniors.
This will actually not be a goal. Refs, don't call this one a goal. They're conversing. Waiting for official signal right here. This one was waved off. Definitely thought that was the chance right there for Eve Barish to break through for this Ohio Bobcats team, having an excellent freshman season so far. That would have been a defining moment to score a potential go-ahead goal. But it is waved off, and Northern Illinois will retain possession.
I mean, it was a great attempt. Hopefully, maybe she can do it again.
Prigg with it. Pass up to Eve Barish. Barish potentially looking for revenge here. Pass it to Janoki. Janoki not able to retain possession here. Northern Illinois working the ball upfield now. This one will roll out of bounds. Ohio will take it back. Stock with the throw in. Bird kicks it upfield. Worked to no avail as Northern Illinois will get the ball back here. That has to be frustrating if you're Ohio. Looked like an outstanding goal from Eve Barish. Excellent chance to squeeze it through all the legs of those Northern Illinois defenders, and it gets waved off.
That confidence has to remain high, that drive, that determination for the Bobcats if they want to pull off a win in this game. We still sit at 1-1.
Throw-in coming here from Jordan King of Northern Illinois Huskies. Ball back on the ground now. Bianco will deliver that one up. Townsend with it. Pass came in hot. Townsend works it past the defender, though. Eve Barish with it now. Loses on the ball. Northern Illinois working it upfield. Ohio will get the ball back. This one's with Sydney Dawson. Dawson delivers this one up to Berg. Berg retains it off her head. What a nifty move right there. Works it upfield. Will beat Northern Illinois to the ball. Working inside. Delivers it across, but defended well from Northern Illinois right there. Although that will be an Ohio corner kick. Ohio's 4th corner kick of the game. All 4 now, coming from Abby Townsend.
Northern Illinois is not letting that defensive aggressiveness up. They want to stop Reagan Berg.
Reagan Berg playing inside. Lots of height up in there as well. Eve Barish for some revenge right here on the call taken away. Defended well by Northern Illinois' keeper, but Ohio will retain possession. Out of bounds. Will be another corner kick. The Bobcats here, 5th of the game, 5th for Abby Townsend. Ohio racking up the corner kicks here in the second half. That's 3 already with about 11 minutes to go here in the second half. Still even here at 1-1. Townsend getting ready to deliver this one in. Bobcats kind of playing back here. Will run Eve Barish in. High and in. Berg tried to get that one. Berg will retain it on the outside, though. Ohio still with possession here in this attacking third. Does come off of Berg's foot. Northern Illinois will get the ball back. That is huge for them. And the Huskies will send on 4 substitutes here.
The Huskies seem to look like they want to change the dynamic of the field up right now. They have a lot of subs coming onto the field, like you said.
On the Ohio side of the ball, looks like Haley Miller will come in for Eve Barish. Throw in here for Northern Illinois. Prigg with it. Janoki. They'll work the ball up. Outside. Rypool. Townsend with it. Trying to create some space here, but gets double teamed quickly. As Northern Illinois has learned, that's the best strategy of defending Ohio's best player. Haley Miller, hesitant, but gets it up to Aubrey Ray, who's swarmed by Northern Illinois defenders. She's looking to get it to Townsend. Deflects off of Lager Nagel.
NIU is good at that small group defending.
Townsend tries to send one in. Deflects off of Northern Illinois. Will be Northern Illinois' ball. That will be a goal kick.
Goal kick. NIU.
Could have been a corner potentially for Ohio there, but another missed opportunity. Ohio with many, many opportunities that have just come up empty-handed. Has to be frustrating for the Bobcats. It's felt like their game to lose so far. Tied at 1-1 here. It'd be a very disappointing draw. Northern Illinois would have to feel lucky to escape the draw. Rypool, throw in. Headed off of Blueby right there will be Ohio's ball. Prigg working it up, Townsend with it. Miller, Prigg. On the outside looking, Bianco trying to work this one up. The Stock has it. Quickly it's double team. They've learned that she is quite the midfielder. Prigg works it up, just gets past Janoki, but Aubrey Ray comes in to save it. Here's a chance for Ohio. Miller to the outside for Townsend. Townsend working it, showing us her footwork. Goes down in the box, delivers a shot and saves. What a save from Sadie McGill. Excellent read, couldn't have played that any better. That was goal number 2 right there for Ohio. But McGill with yet another save. She has been on fire. That is now her 10th save this game.
Abby Townsend is really running the OU offense. Just did you see those moves that she can do with that ball while trying to lay that shot in? It helps her just get that advantage around those defenders.
Throw in here for Northern Illinois. This one coming from Jordan King. King's throw in. Deep down into the attacking third there for Northern Illinois. They are able to retain possession. Looking for Madison Luby down the outside. Reipel chasing her down. Looks like she may win the battle. Out of bounds. Will be a Northern Illinois throw in. Surprised to not see many substitutions here at the end. And to get some fresh legs on now. Counting down with only 7 minutes to go in this game. This one rolls out of bounds. Will be a goal kick for Sam Wexel.
Goal kick, Ohio.
Substitution.
Shea
Shea Robertson coming in for Abby Townsend. Townsend will take a brief break here.
There's just no time to waste with only 6 minutes and 39 seconds left. We'll have to see which team, if they can pull off a win or if we're going to sit at a draw.
It would only be Ohio's second draw of the season. Both teams' first draw of the MAC campaign. Goal kick now for Sam Wexel. Wexel will roll this one up. Sends a shot downfield. Headed off of Haley Miller. Shea Robertson gets tugged on right there. Illinois infraction, excuse me. Sydney Dawson puts this one up. Haley Miller works on the outside to Reipel. Reipel working downfield now off of Northern Illinois. Nearly took out the cameraman down there on the sideline. Chinoki goes a little bit past her. She hasn't been the best at retaining the ball today. Prigg fires in a shot just high. Carson Prigg. Call it a corner kick for Ohio. This will be the first one Abby Townsend has not taken today.
Bobcats have had 15 shots so far, just everything being too high off the crossbar. It's just been so difficult laying those possible goals in.
Callie Stock with corner kick for Ohio. Down to the death here. 5 minutes to go. Ohio looking to take the lead and hit the go-ahead goal. Punched out on the ground. Almost sent in. Miller with it. Almost goes in. Northern Illinois defending the goal well. Wyatt McGill is out of the box. Saved well by Northern Illinois there. They're pushing the ball upfield. Amber Best with it. Gets it downfield. This could be dangerous. Here comes Northern Illinois. McHugh working with it. Here comes a look for Northern Illinois. Kicked out.
That was a good save by Bobcat defense.
The Bobcat defensive line working that ball back upfield. That was very scary if you're the Bobcats right there. That was an excellent chance for Northern Illinois right there. Northern Illinois in it off of Bobcat mental mistakes. No mental mistake right there. Not giving up a second goal. Here comes Berg. Berg down the side of the field. Kicks back to Miller. Kind of just reset things here. Miller delivers a pass in. Aubrey Ray saves from McGill. She went airborne for that one.
The Bobcats have been laying in those good cross-field shots that have those heights that are available to maybe do a headbutt in, but just they are not connecting it well because Sadie McGill is holding down that goal.
Sadie McGill been outstanding today. Easily Northern Illinois' MVP. If it weren't for her, you could argue this game could be a lot different. Sent in. Prigg with it. Best back with it. Bianco works the ball back upfield for Ohio. We'll go out of bounds. Ohio making a substitution. Townsend back in. She just needed a breather. Ray will come out.
NIU. Abby Townsend returns for Ohio.
Comes the Northern Illinois throw in. 3 minutes and counting here. Northern Illinois taking their time. Throw in. Reipel headed. Here comes Janoki. Janoki pass downfield just to get it down into that part of the field. Myra Tompkins with it. Trying to work it back upfield. We'll actually just kick back to Sadie McGill. Gill up. Ohio will try to win this ball back here. Stock with it. Being defended well by Ward right there. Whistle blows. Northern Illinois infraction, 2.5 minutes to go. Down to the wire here. If Ohio were to pull through, this would be a dramatic last-second victory. Stops time. Clock resumes. Here comes the free kick from Kaylee Stock. Kaylee Stock, not the greatest ball delivered in right there, as McGill able to retain it fairly easily. McGill just going to sit on it here. Northern Illinois is playing for the draw at this point.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Stock delivers that one in. Headed right there from Hermeyer. Robertson trying to fight for it. Wins the ball. Miller with a nifty move right there. Here comes a chance for Ohio. Janoki working with it. Off to the side. Kylie Stock. Slide tackle coming in right there from Northern Illinois to stop the Ohio momentum a little bit. Prigg with it. Tries to get it to Townsend. Townsend falls. Out of bounds will be Ohio's possession. Less than 90 seconds to go here in this match. Throws in.
Northern Illinois does not want to let go of that draw.
Northern Illinois playing for the draw. Ohio desperately trying to get a win. Here comes the ball that's won by Northern Illinois here. Jordan King with it. Take her sweet time.
One minute remaining.
Ref will stop time here. Northern Illinois trying to play the clock to their advantage. Our referee here is not having it. The ref here, all eyes on him. Resume. Northern Illinois delivering the ball in. Headed in by Northern Illinois. Northern Illinois trying to play for a chance here, but it was a little too far wide here for Luby. Slide tackle in from Rypool. Got the cheer here from crowd on hand here today at Chesapeake Field this Thursday afternoon. King with a throw in.
Bobcats.
Down to 30 seconds here in this game.
Bobcats did have the home, or do have the home field advantage today, but with 27 seconds left, we'll have to see what happens.
Looking like maybe a win's out of the equation here with just the amount of time left on the clock, unless Shea Robertson with some heroics here. Potentially, ball worked out of bounds. Throw in here from Northern Illinois.
10.
Looks like we will just have a draw here in Athens, Ohio with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That will do it here from Athens, Ohio. This match ends in a draw, a game that could have been won by Ohio. Northern Illinois fights their way into a draw at the foot of Amber Best for her first career goal. Ohio ends with 17 shots, 14 of them on goal, although only one of those was converted for a goal. I'm Grant Kiefer. Alongside me is my partner, Cam Appel. Thank you to everyone who tuned in today. We will see you next time here live on Bobcat TV.